Hey, what's going on? You know what time it is? It's Sunday night, and me and Burgers are here live at the House of Motivation. I'm going to show you what we got cooked up, well, what I got cooked up for my meals this week. So check it out. This week, here's what Bogey's going to eat. I basically got steak, rice, and pasta. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is the rice and the pasta, okay? Because it is a processed, dense carb, all right? So if we're going to eat carbs like this, make sure you're using proper measurements. I always like to refer people to the zone diet, all right? Now the zone diet has different measurements in what they call blocks. So a block is basically a point. So you can look up foods like rice, and it'll say 3 tablespoons is 1 block. So most men are going to be 4 or 5 block men. Most women will be 3 blocks. So if I'm a 3-block woman, right, not Jenny from the block, but a 3-block woman, 3 tablespoons times 3 is 9 blocks. Or I'm sorry, is 9 tablespoons. So that's how much rice I would have. Does that make sense? Good to go? If we're talking pasta, it's a 1/4 cup per block. So if I'm a woman and I want to eat just 3 blocks of pasta, that is 3/4 of a cup of pasta, right? Took me a second to get that math. So what I got going on here is about roughly 4 blocks of rice, maybe about 3 blocks of pasta, maybe 2 blocks. I'm trying to get about that 5-block plus increment because, as some of you guys know, I'm trying to gain a little bit of weight. As far as the steak goes, my measurements are just a little bit under. They're about 4 blocks. I should probably have a little bit more steak than that. Now look, most of the time when I see meal prep videos or pictures, all I see is protein, carb, and carb. I see chicken, rice, and veggies. Those are 2 carbs. I see steak, pasta, and rice. These are 2 carbs, guys. But look, check this out. Make sure that you're not forgetting your fats. So I'm going to keep my fish oils with me all week. So no matter what, each meal, I'm going to make sure I got my fat. If we don't eat our fats, we're going to get fat. Good to go? So look, the pasta, here's another key. Make sure you're going to use sauces, all right, that are a little bit healthier than the rest. I used to like ragu. I still do. But there's a lot of sugar and a lot of salt in it. So what we did is we bought this pasta sauce today at 3 Bears. I tried it out. Look, I don't trust this shit. I don't, because people buy the word organic and they advertise such. We trust this, though, GMO-free. But here's what I really trust. The ingredients. Read the ingredients. Everything is made from an organic vegetable, okay? Now, when you look at the ingredients to some other sauces, you might see things like fructose sugars and just weird stuff that shouldn't be in sauces. The best idea is to make your own sauce, of course. But I gave this a try just to test it out. And you know what? This is one of the best spaghettis we've had. I bought the paste also. I didn't use it in the spaghetti, but I bought it just in case, okay? But I didn't use it today. But this is one of the best spaghettis I've made in my life. Good to go? So, Dylan says, what type of fat? In every meal, we got to make sure we have one kind of fat. Our fats are seeds, nuts, and oils, okay? And obviously, fish oil is high in omega-3s. So every meal, I'm going to make sure that I have some kind of oil. All this steak I cooked in olive oil. So there is my fat in there, but I'm going to make sure I have extra. Good to go? All right. Now look, I'm going to give you busters a tip on how to start off with a great day and make sure you live a stress-free day, okay? So I always talk to people about our bodies being much like a vehicle, a car, and we got to take care of it before the race, right? Now, I remember back when I was in the Marine Corps, a lot of you guys don't know this, I was a mechanic, and I got lucky enough to be put on a little team called Contact Team. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. And we would drive to different parts of the base to check out other people's mechanical issues. Maybe they didn't have the manpower to do certain mechanical work, right? And I remember one Humvee in particular, and the engine had seized up. And we're like, well, how is it seizing up? Because every time you take the Humvees out, every time you drive anywhere, you got to go through it and do a check, make sure we got good oil, fluids every day. And so we looked at the paperwork. Here it is. They're clearly not doing the maintenance. So what does that tell me? Somebody lacked discipline. So if you're going to lack discipline in your food, then you're clearly not going to have enough energy to run that machine. So guys, make sure if you're going to run that machine, take that Humvee out, take that vehicle out, take that body out. We got enough energy to feed ourselves throughout the day. So in the morning, I'm going to make sure that I do a preventive maintenance check on myself. I'm going to make sure I got fluids and everything. So I got my oatmeal. And to save time, you guys know what I do. I mix the oatmeal with coconut oil and protein powder. To save time, I put them in these little packages. So now I don't got to worry about finding a spoon every morning. I just pop these open, bust them out, drop them in. Good to go. Save time, put a system together, and then you'll create more time for yourself. Does that make sense? So again, for breakfast, when I get my oatmeal, I got my carbs, which is my oatmeal, my protein, which is my protein powder, and my fat, which is this coconut oil. Good to go. What is the steak marinated in, Ashley asks. So I used straight, you already know, who can guess? Chili. 100% New Mexico chili. So what I do is I pull the steak out, chop it up, let the grease collect on the side, put my red chili in there, stir it up, add a little bit of water, and then put a lid on it, let it sit for like 30 minutes, and then it just kind of softens it up. So now it's just going to taste like, you know, whatever, taco meat, but this is New York cut, so it's a good cut. Good to go? Any other questions, guys? What do we got? What are good macronutrient levels we need? So what is it? 40, 30, 30. 40% carbs, 30% fat, 30% protein. Good to go? Again, a lot of people aren't eating their fats, and that's where they're making their mistakes, okay? So 40, 30, 30 is a good way to start. A lot of people may argue that. Nick says, what's up? What's going on? Holly, I see all you guys. Look, my whole deal is get used to just doing this. Okay? Guys, you know what I'm talking about. Just back to my story. Okay? We can't lack discipline. Somebody in that chain of command was lacking discipline, and the Humvees weren't getting fueled, right? And their engine seized. Don't let your engine seize. Don't lack the discipline to put the fuel in your system, okay? This is a machine, and it needs fuel. If you're doing the CrossFit Open today, tomorrow, that's it. You got to start eating good tomorrow if you want that engine to run. Good to go? All right, look. I'm Bogey Valdez. I got to get back to some of this cooking. This ain't enough. This is probably going to get me till Wednesday or so, all right? Good to go? Any questions? Y'all read the shirt. Don't get it twisted, all right? I'm Bogey. We're out.